Season 10 came out on Thursday and there's a lot to talk about. From how easy it is to make money now to Jiggle physics, community split on a new storage system, optimization, and general gameplay experience. I streamed the game every day since it launched, nearly 20 hours of total gameplay in 3 days, including the time that I play offline to put stuff on the market. Here's my review based on my experience as well as what I've heard from the community. Let's talk about the first and probably the biggest thing about Season 10. Money. There's no doubt about it. It's way easier to make money now. You know how I always start a new account whenever a new season drops and grind from the beginning and make money? Well, I did that in Season 10, but this time it was on my main account and it was after I finally reached Legend rank. For those that don't know, this was my first time grinding for Legend and actually reaching it. Why? Because I don't really care about rank. It means nothing to me. I just did it because some people said I couldn't. Anyway, why is that important? When you start a new account, you get put in teamy lobbies at the start, right? So making money, winning raids are all easy to do. You get given so much free shit, you can make tons of money from missions, and every raid has tons of bot players you can kill and loot very easily. But still, even with all of that, it took me around 2 to 3 days to reach my first million. In Season 10, because I reached Legend, the previous season I D-ranked to Master 5 along with all the other Legends. It doesn't matter if they were Legend 50 stars, everybody that was Legend dropped to Master 5, which means I had to start my new series in Legend lobbies. Now here is where it gets interesting. I wiped my entire account. I deleted everything I had and only kept one thing: Kiwi's dog tag. Anyway, yeah, I started from 0 and set myself a new goal of 0 to 100 million in Season 10. Let me tell you now, it's so fucking easy to make money in Season 10. Holy shit. I made my first million in like 5 hours. 3 days in, I'm now sat at 4.4 million storage value with tons of money in my market sales. I'll probably hit 6 million when I collect all these sales in today's live stream. I'm not the best looter in the game. I suck at Tetris and I don't know the best looting spots. I've always been a PvP focused player. But making this much money in such a short amount of time, with barely any missions to get money from because I've already done them, weekly missions being so limited, covert now being a paid mode, playing in the highest ranked lobbies, and having no gear and items to start with, I thought it was gonna be ultra hard. But it's not even been a week yet and I'm already close to hitting 10% of my 100 million goal. One thing I've noticed is the ungodly amount of new loot spots and containers in every map. Like, holy shit, every little loot spot has like 5 boxes to loot from. There's just so much loot to pick up. Every raid is also super easy to carry out, including lockdown. It's actually insane. There's even the new guaranteed red item in every TV forbidden raid. Yusuf's first game yesterday, he found like a golden necklace. The next game, he found a utopia. Fuck that guy, bro. All in all, it's easy to make money now, both for Timmy's and Sweatlord. Normal mode also now has a gear value cap of 150,000 coins, so less T5 and T6 bullies in normal now, which means the raids are even easier. I know, it's not perfect yet. I know that players can still case thermals and bring them in normal mode. People have literally been doing that. I know players can still bring T5, T6 bullets. I know those are still a problem right now. I've sent this to the devs and they're gonna look into it. Whether they do something about it, I don't know. But this gear cap is definitely a step in the right direction. In my opinion, it should be 100k max, maybe 120k. And every gear item, including ammo, should count towards that gear cap. Oh, and also the stuff that you put inside your case, you know, like thermals. Normal operations should be an entry-level experience for new players and people struggling alike. We need to protect these guys. If they run away because they always get stomped by geared chads, this game will stop growing. We need the new players to stay and learn the game in peace. The fact that people go in normal for the sole purpose of bullying Timmies, not even to make profit, in fact they lose more money spraying T5 bullets, that's gotta stop. Guys, go voice your opinion on this video. Let the devs know about this and look out for the Timmies. I'm gonna send this video to the devs for them to read through. I'm also gonna start voicing your opinions more than ever before. Here's how I'm gonna prioritize what I'm gonna fight for. Number 1, comments that get mentioned multiple times by multiple people. And number 2, comments with the most likes. I'm gonna get a lot of comments in this video. These two will tell me which ones are the most important ones to fight for. Then, I'm gonna make the devs realize what it is that the majority enjoys in Arena Breakout. It's not about me, it really isn't, it's never been, it's about you guys. Having one of the biggest platforms and influence in this game, I'm gonna put that to a good use and help make this game better. Anyway, I've yapped a little bit too much on that front, haven't I? I've recorded all my games in Season 10 so far. What I'll do is turn it into a series so you guys get to see how I did what I did. Subscribe for that one. Quick question before we move on to the next part though. How do you feel about the money-making experience in this season so far? Go on, pause the video and type. I know there's a lot for you to talk about. Next up, now, let's talk about the other big thing that Arena Breakout added. Jiggle physics. Take a look at this TikTok that Sade posted.
Okay guys.
It shakes.
Yes, it does. It does. But if someone from my IRL watching my live stream right now,
It's a game update, bro. It's a game update.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys wanted realism? Now you have it. But seriously though, I'm not sure how I feel about this one, gang. The skin itself is dope as fuck though. All jokes aside, the outfit makes sense. More sense than Bruce Lee's skin for show. To my surprise though, it cost me around $120 to win it. I thought it was gonna cost me way more. I did 100 draws. What I noticed is that you gain enough tokens to claim the Talia skin from those 100 draws. I've actually pulled the skin on my 10th 10 draw. But even if I didn't, I think I would have had enough tokens to claim her skin with. So there's that. I really like the skin. It's a good fit for the game. The physics behind it, I'm gonna say we just didn't need that. Moving on, the new storage system. The community is split in half in regards to the new storage system. One side likes it, the other doesn't. For simple-minded players like me, you know, the disorganized motherfuckers, this new storage system is great. Quick tap sort and choose a tab on the right makes things easy for us. But there are players who really like to min-max their organization. They don't like the new system at all. And I don't blame them. Even though the new system has made every slot universal, it took away their control in how they manage their stash. So I completely understand their frustrations. One guy on my community post said, "The new storage system is just annoying. Every time you open your storage, you have to scroll all the way down just to sort and organize the items you brought back from the raids. It's hard to strip and rebuild gun parts because again, you have to manually scroll every single time you open a storage. The category item system isn't helpful either. It's only useful for equipping your character, nothing else. And where's my goddamn refund for all the old storage containers I bought from my Vita?" Honestly, I don't have an answer for this. When I finish my 0 to 100 mil series, I'll probably have a better understanding of whether or not I like the new storage system. How do you like the new storage system? Moving on to the optimization and general gameplay experience. As far as game performance goes, you know, lag, desync, bugs, etc., it's too early to tell. I personally didn't have any desync issues, but I purposely avoided getting in situations where I died to desync. You know, Jiggle peeking corners? I'm trying to make money, so I'm trying not to die. With that being said, I'm not sure if desync is bad right now. I'll have to play more. FPS drops? I don't have any. I've always played on the best devices, so I honestly couldn't comment on this as I have zero problems with this. I need you to voice your experience and I'll send it to the devs. Rendering issues. I don't really have problems with it anymore. Everything renders fine for me now, so far. Even at far distances. No walls not rendering anymore, no teleporting, but again, too early to tell on that part. So, what's my overall experience and review? There's no doubt about it. The game is easier now, especially with making money. This is great in my opinion. I've been analyzing the whole mobile gaming community very closely for the past couple of months. You know, what is it about? What is the majority of the player base like? Basically, what makes mobile gaming tick and exist? Mobile gaming has always been about accessibility. Pretty much everyone has a phone, right? We have less players that game 6 hours a day as opposed to PC and console community. It's mostly pick up your phone and play a few games for an hour or two, then call it a day. When you game on PC or console, you're walking to your game station, turning on that system and game for hours. It's more of a permanent station. You're making a commitment to that gaming session. I mean, people make a commitment to buy a gaming PC, so they'll commit more time to it, right? Mobile is pick up and go. That's what it's always been, and I think that's what it's always gonna be. The fact that you can now make money quickly and easily in Arena Breakout, it makes that 1 to 2 hour gaming experience much more fun and rewarding. And to be honest, this is not just in Arena Breakout, this is something that I've noticed in other games in other genres, not just shooter. Mobile is just pick up and go. For the more serious players, there's the new guaranteed red item spawn in TV Forbidden. There's also an event that's coming that guarantees 4 red items in every raid. Hardcore players can dedicate a large amount of hours in their day to grind for that high risk, high reward action, all while the Timmies grind normal or lockdown in peace. I actually really like this particular update. It gave both sides of the player base a home. Don't get me wrong, lots of things to polish, but the new segregation setup definitely is good, methinks. I haven't fully enjoyed a new season as much as I do now. Honestly, I haven't felt like this about a game since season 1, and as you can see, I've been streaming every day again. I only do that when I'm having fun in a game. I'm so hooked again, and it's because the gameplay itself really feels like it has a smooth flow. But do I like how easy it is now? Nope. I like the hardcore experience, but hey, this is what the game is now, and if I want to keep playing it, then I'm gonna have to find ways to enjoy it, right? Otherwise, why would I play a game that I don't enjoy? So I'm just gonna do challenges that make it harder for myself. I'm gonna really go through with this 0 to 100 mil challenge and just have fun. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, and like I said, I'm gonna slap the report on the dev's desk. Peace!